Nowadays, in Japan, the divorce rate and unmarried rate are increasing. According to a government report in 2020, almost one-third of married couples were divorced, and the rate of single people who had never married by 50 years old was 28% for men and 17% for women, and it's expected to accelerate. When it comes to the unmarried rates in early 30s, men were at 47% and women were 34%. And it is said that in 2040, 47% of Japanese people will be single. Decreases in marriage mean a low birth rate. So Japan's population will definitely decrease, and this is not good for our country. But this decrease in marriage will help many people who get married believing that it will bring unconditional happiness. It's said many Japanese people still want to get married but aren't able to. So today I will talk about why the marriage system is collapsing in Japan. Meshida jokes about Japan. Hey guys, it's Meshida. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a comedian and I introduce funny Japanese culture. If you are interested in that, please subscribe to my channel and please check out my Patreon podcast and other YouTube channels too. And I'm organizing my solo stand-up comedy show in Tokyo. If you are interested in that, please check out the link below. See you in Tokyo. Meshida. According to this book, a few years ago, a university professor surveyed 7,500 men and women who were between 22 to 30 years old. He asked what they thought about marriage. Most men answered, it's a goal, while women said, it's a start. So it turned out there is a big difference in the ways men and women view marriage. For men, marriage is just a goal in their single life, but for women, it's the start of a new life. This means in Japan, for women, marriage is a big turning point. To be honest, women can change their life 180 depending on their husband. If you can get married to a rich man, you can be rich. So, for women, marriage hunting is the same as job hunting. The most important thing is the salary. But in order to get good money, you will be competing with many others for the position. Nowadays, compared to before, many Japanese women are working, but unlike European countries, our society still doesn't provide many opportunities for women to earn as much as men. Furthermore, many Japanese women think after having a baby, they would prefer to take care of their kids instead of work hard. So that's why many Japanese women still require a husband with a good salary, or basically an ATM. People who do business in the US, matchmaking American men and Japanese women say there is a big difference in their thoughts about marriage. Americans think even after getting married, they will keep their finances separate. But Japanese women believe after getting married, they will combine their finances. Basically, Japanese women think after getting married, they can control their husband's salary. All money that their husband earns is under their control. Marriage is a way to get a universal basic income. Meshida. And this is a reason why the feminist movement hasn't been very active in Japan. In Western countries, it's very normal for women to work independently, and if women cannot earn money, they have to obey their husbands because their husbands support their lives. But in Japan, even if women are housewives and don't work, they have the real power and their husbands obey them and beg them for an allowance. So they don't feel sympathy when Western female feminists shout, "Don't obey men." Because in Japan, housewives force men to work so hard and obey them instead. Maybe Japanese housewives are the ultimate feminists. If you want to know more funny facts about Japanese wives, please check out this video. You will learn a lot. But remember, these are jokes. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give us super thanks. Your donations to poor comedian is highly appreciated. Meshida. In 1955, during a period of high economic growth, love marriages became popular. Until then, most men took over their family businesses, and for above middle class family, marriage wasn't personal. It was a family connection. So, usually, their parents decide on their partners through an arranged marriage. But high economic growth made companies bigger and many men started working as employees. As a result, many men became independent from their parents and earned money for themselves. As many men started working as salarymen, love marriages increased. They probably wanted any excuse to take a holiday. And in 1959, there was a big event that changed Japanese people's thoughts on marriage. Our crown prince got married for love. This incident accelerated love marriages in Japan. They met on the tennis courts, and the phrase tennis court love became popular. So many young single people started playing tennis to meet someone nice. And many young people, instead of falling in love, they ended up love all. Before that, especially in the upper classes, arranged marriage meant they had to get married and couldn't refuse. But after love marriages became popular, arranged marriages also changed. They could refuse to date or marry. As a result, even if they met their partner in arranged marriage, they felt they could choose their partner by themselves. The arranged marriage system became like Tinder. They can choose left or right. One big difference is that Tinder's goal is not love, it's rob.
Meshida.
During a period of high economic growth, the Japanese economy grew rapidly and almost all Japanese were full-time employees. Basically, women could improve their quality of life whoever they got married to. It was easier for them to have a good life than their parents. And there were many opportunities to meet partners. Basically, women often worked as secretaries or temporary workers, and companies had club activities. Each industry had its own community and organized many kinds of events at which staff could meet. But at that time, once you started dating, it was like an engagement, and basically couples were dating to get married. That's why if you broke up with your partner, it was like a broken engagement, so they got a bad reputation. These social pressures also helped people to get married. See, peer pressures isn't all bad. At that time, for women, whomever they choose, basically, they could improve their quality of life. So, they could choose someone they liked. Because all men were full-time employees, the same as the economy, their salaries would increase rapidly. Men also had stable salaries and could approach women confidently. Luckily, 2D characters were not developed yet, so they could only choose humans as partners. At that time, there was a famous stereotype that men worked very hard and women stayed home and did house chores and raised their kids after getting married. Marriage was essential for men to work hard and get promoted, and for women to have babies and raise them. So, for women who wanted to work hard and make their own career, it was hell. And furthermore, at this time, marriage was a given, like air or water. So, if someone who was unmarried was already of marriageable age, it was the same as starving on the street. So, their coworkers, friends, and relatives helped them and tried to find them partners. Nowadays, in our society, many middle-aged people are starving, but it has become normal. So, other people don't care about that, like Africa. And that's why almost all people could get married. I now understand why I see a lot of crazy old people who I cannot believe could get married.
Meshida.
Thank you very much for watching this video. This video continues in the next video. If you are interested in this topic, please check out my next video. So see you soon. Bye bye.